Hello everybody, it's Leanne and
Tammy,
and welcome to Reindeer Games 2021.
it's here.
It is, it's exciting. We are together for Studio 180 Day. And you're not going to believe this, but I've actually talked her into doing some stuff with Studio 180 rulers. It's exciting. It really is.
Yeah, I fell into her rabbit hole and I love it. There are some wonderful, wonderful tools and so many things we can do with them. So, Leanne, tell us, what can we do?
So, well, you guys know my whole thing with the Studio 180 stuff is oversizing your components just a little bit so they can be trimmed and be perfect. And we've got some great rulers on our display here today that we are chatting about that you get to pick up for some extra special pricing for our reindeer games. First off, we're going to talk about the wedge star ruler. And this is one of Deb Tucker's recent inventions in the last couple of years. I have taught quite a few classes.
Yep.
Tammy took a class with me.
I did.
To make her Alaska quilt with.
Yep.
And it's so cool that all of these, again, are oversized, slightly components.
Right.
Trimmed down.
Great thing with the wedge star, we can adapt it as well. It's wonderful to adapt to other projects.
Yes. You've heard me use the term Tuckerize.
Yes.
I'm teaching Tammy how to Tuckerize things.
There's many things.
So you don't have to use templates. You don't have to use other rulers that you don't get to oversize with. This is your go-to baby. There is a free pattern on the back of the ruler, and it is called the Freelancer. And there's also some great block ideas on the bottom of the instructions. Amazing instructions.
All inside.
All inside that come with the tool. And some of these block ideas she has got now in a technique sheet style of information for you. So learning how to make the fancy diamond 4-patch wedge or the fancy twisted wedge star. I was showing Tammy some samples I'd made of these guys, just to tease her a little bit.
Beautiful.
So guess what I was in just 2 days ago doing?
What?
I did one of my new, but wait, there's more videos.
Oh, I should have known.
On the wedge star.
Okay.
Would you like to guess, was it a short video or a long video? It was pretty detailed. There's a lot of instruction I'm sharing with everybody, and it's going to be available on the same day that you get to see this video.
Perfect.
Which means you can see a lot of what it does before you decide whether you want it.
Yeah.
You're gonna want it, but let's have a chance to see some of what it does.
And I think it's really important that you do know that all of these rulers with the Studio 180 do not have to be used strictly with batiks. They can be used with
that is true.
Numerous other fabrics that we have.
Yes.
I think it's important that people know that.
It is, most definitely. You may see a lot of my samples.
You might in batiks.
Most of my samples are in batiks, but not everything.
I think it's important, though, people understand that these rulers work with fabrics other than batiks.
You heard it here first.
There you go.
Right from the girl who's slowly coming to the batik side. She's tried a couple. Actually likes them. Just doesn't want to admit it.
No.
However.
Okay, what else have you got there?
So check out the video.
Yes.
You can fast forward through some of the instruction part. If you're pressed for time, remember that everything we offer on the Reindeer Games Day is only available that day.
Right.
So if you want to check out all of my samples, fast forward through the instruction part to see everything that I do that helps you be comfortable with, oh, this is a good tool to have. And know that you can come back and watch that video anytime because you've got to pop the items into your cart the day of the offering.
And it's usually by midnight, correct?
I believe so, yes.
That offer ends, and then it's gone. So do be careful and mindful.
There's the free pattern that comes with that. There is another pattern as well that we're offering, the cut crystal pattern, and that actually is the sample that you can see part of in the back of our display here. Loved making this. It's an amazing little pattern. And you guys know what I like to recommend with the rulers, all of them, the wedge star, anything else, the InvisiGrip that goes on the back of your ruler, the sewing edge tape that goes on the base of your sewing machine to help for all of your piecing with your quarter-inch seam.
For quarter-inch.
You set that up specific to your machine.
Yep, they're all different.
Yep, there's also the cutting edge tape that goes on your rulers. This goes on the top of the rulers, doesn't leave any kind of sticky residue.
Okay.
And one other that goes on the top of the rulers, and that is the glow line tape.
Okay.
So lots of things there to help with
So
your...
let's maybe just explain, Leanne, with the glow line tape, when you're using that. For example, on one of your rulers, why would we use it? Why would we put this on here?
It helps to highlight the line that
Right.
you're looking for.
Yeah.
So the bright colors on here, it comes in pink,
They're neon.
orange, or yellow, 1/4 inch wide tape
Yeah.
that it doesn't obliterate the line, it highlights it so that you can really see
Right.
it.
Catches your eye quickly when you're trying to
It does.
measure up.
Yep.
Good.
I
Okay.
also put it across the charts that come with all of my tools.
Ah,
So when
okay.
I'm looking for a specific size of block
Smart.
and know all the pieces that I'm cutting, you know that old adage, measure
Yes.
twice, cut once, you still have to know the right size you're
That's
measuring.
right.
So
That's
this
right.
really helps to highlight in
Okay.
any pattern, in any ruler instructions. It doesn't pull apart your paper, it comes
No.
right off nice and easily. So
No,
I use it
I
on
have-
rulers and the papers.
Yeah, I have used it quite a bit.
Okay, all
Good.
right. So if we stick with the rulers that we're chatting
Yes.
about,
Yeah.
we have a little display here of rulers that are part of a new block of the month that I will be running through Quilter's Cupboard starting in the new year.
Yes.
We are hoping for early in the winter time, probably about February. We are going to be doing a Fair Isle 12-month block of the month program.
Yeah.
Pattern written
Gorgeous.
by Deb Tucker
Yeah.
using her new line of fabrics. And what kind of
They're
fabrics
gorgeous.
are they, Tammy?
They are batiks.
They are batiks.
However, I'm sure you could book some special time with Leanne, who would be happy to pick out something other than batiks for you.
Yes, I think we are looking to do that quite a
Yeah.
bit for
Yeah.
lots of different kinds of people who want to use their rulers. If
Right.
you've done anything Tucker University with me, you
Yeah.
probably have lots of the rulers. Maybe you've seen some of my other, but wait, there's more video series, and so you've picked up
Yeah.
the wing clipper and the Tucker trimmer and the square squared. Those three are also rulers that we used in the last block of the month.
Yes.
The luminous.
Yeah.
So those are traditional go-tos, and then we've added a couple more fun ones.
So Leanne, are all of these going to be on a
They
special
are.
price?
All of
Okay,
these are
good.
special for our
Good.
reindeer games.
Good.
There's the Rapid Fire Lemoyne Star ruler, the square squared,
Yep.
the wing clipper
Okay.
wing clipper 1.
Yep. Corner beam.
Yep.
And the Tucker Trimmer 3. And one of the things that I want to mention to people, being a bit of a convert, June, you know, Deb Tucker's
Yep.
Studio 180.
Yep.
So often, once you start to get these rulers working, you can change your patterns, any pattern,
Yes.
and make these work for you, and your blocks will come out perfect. So it doesn't just have to be a Studio 180 pattern that you use
Thank
this
you
for.
for telling
I
me that,
really feel very, very strongly about that now that I have done it.
Yeah.
I've read through them, watched some videos,
Yeah.
but I think it's really important to realize you can get so much out of these, not just Studio 180.
It's so exciting when Tammy comes into work on the odd day and she'll say, "You'll never guess what I did with my wing clipper." And she'll
Yeah.
tell me about a pattern that
Yes.
she has Tuckerized. And I'm so impressed. It's really cool.
It's neat because I think that's important because quite often I have heard people say, "Oh, I don't use those. I've never done Studio 180." And now I'm able to say, "Oh, wait. Just wait."
You can.
You can use these, adapt them to your patterns, and you will be amazed at the accuracy that you're going to get.
Oh,
So,
perfect.
there you go.
It's not just me who feels that way, everybody.
There's my plug for you.
Thank you. That's perfect. That's exciting. It
Yeah.
really is.
Yeah.
And these are the 5 rulers that are
Okay.
recommended in the Fair Isle block of the month
Right.
from Studio 180 Design. The cool thing about that is it's not one that we are having to adapt. We're not having to change the pattern because
No.
it's a fairly detailed one.
Yeah.
We don't want to be fussing too much with that part of it. It's so nice that it's written with the rulers in mind.
Yes.
As much as we can tuckerize other kinds of patterns, for
Absolutely.
this one you don't have to make any changes.
Right.
It's written beautifully. I'm about halfway done making the shop sample. I'm really excited working with it. It is all of these gorgeous colors here. Love, love them. The line of fabric is called Bellingham Bay by Island Batik. and they are gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
And not only did she design the line of fabric, she also handpicked a line of Aurifil threads that she's recommending.
These, oh yeah, okay. So in this pack, you could have, you're doing is it the 6 or the 3s, is that correct?
Both. You can pick up the bundle of the 6 of them that Deb Tucker has chosen, and they go so beautifully with all of her fabrics.
Perfect.
Great for piecing and quilting in any color of the fabrics, however much you want to match them.
Right.
Or we're also going to split them up into little bundles of 3.
Good.
So there'll be a grouping of 3 with a green and a gray blue and the dark eggplant.
Yeah.
And then a grouping of the green and the light green and the silvery blue.
Gorgeous.
Or you can pick up the box with all 3 of them.
Yes.
Yeah. You guys know how much we love Aurifil thread here.
Yes,
it is our fave.
Yes.
It is our fave. And just as a quick aside, the Tucker Trimmer 3 is also what I use for trimming my wedge star blocks. When I'm making kaleidoscope blocks and diamond wedges, etc., the Tucker Trimmer 3 is the one that I go to, and you'll see me use that in my wedge star video. That's what I'm trimming them with.
I use this in some of my Lori Holt blocks that I've done.
Ooh, that's exciting.
So, just saying.
Yep, it is a beautiful, amazing ruler, not just for squaring up, for so many other kinds of things.
It is, and I really encourage people, have a look at them, look at some of the videos, even ahead of time, ahead of you know, people need to just start getting an idea
what they do,
what they can actually do, and you'll be so surprised.
Yeah. Deb Tucker has supporting videos for every single ruler and every single technique sheet.
Yes.
These 2 are new. She doesn't have them yet, but we know they'll be coming down the pipe.
Yeah.
But all the other ones that support all the rulers, and I've chatted about that as well in all my videos, about her videos for supporting every ruler, every technique sheet. Check them out.
Yes, absolutely.
And something new that we found is what's over here beside Tammy.
We have got these wonderful giant project tote bags.
Totology, they're called.
Sorry.
That's okay. A fancy name.
Totology.
But I think pretty versatile.
It's a gypsy quilter. Yeah, it is. So when I look at this, we've got different pockets, which would be great for some of our big rulers. Always a concern when you are going to class or retreat that your rulers are protected. And that is because if you look at some of these, the point that is at the bottom here can be a weapon, or it could get broken off very, very easily.
Yes, it can.
So I like to see them in something protected.
Yeah, definitely.
So you've got different
pockets.
Three different pockets.
It's cool
on the
with the vinyl to see what's in there.
Yeah. A big one. Sorry, I realize that this is kind of big and cumbersome, but I think you need to see all of it.
Yeah. You can put your stripology ruler in there.
Yes.
You can fit your 6x24s.
Cutting mat.
Yes, and I think that's part of what the inside as well is designed for, is to put your cutting mat.
Cutting mats in.
And rulers in there. And all of your fabric projects. Your pattern. You can see we've got just about everything there ready to go.
This is for, this little portion here is for a pressing mat, like for applique. You know, when you like a silicone mat on top, that's what that's for.
I wouldn't know that.
Okay.
I have done applique, it's just not normally my pattern thing.
All right. Well,
but that's okay, I appreciate that.
I embraced Studio 180. One
know.
day I will bring you over to my side
she
of
will.
applique.
She's working on me. It comes in 3 colors.
Yes, it does. Red, purple, and a black.
Yep.
Which is nice.
And it's got something else that can go with it.
Yep.
These little guys over here that are called trivets. So these little guys, they have snaps on them, so they will fold down flat inside your Totology bag. But when you get to class or you get to retreat or wherever you're going,
so you don't lose your things.
You've got spools of thread that want to roll across the table. You're losing your seam ripper. You know, that's for people who have to rip seams. Just saying.
And we've got a nice zipper here, so I guess that would work as
tuck some little gems in there.
Yeah. your rotary cutter.
So when you're traveling to wherever you're going,
You can
have all your little gems inside there if you want to, and it can be stored flat inside your Totology bag as well. They are separate purchase items. They don't come together. They're matching colors, but they are separate purchase items.
That's good to know.
So keep that in mind, but a nice little add-on for sure.
Oh, I think that's lovely.
And again, they come in their matching colors.
Yes.
But you have the chance to mix them up if you want to.
Sure. I mean, that'd be okay too.
Yes, it would.
Got the black, so that's okay.
So that's the trivet and the Totology.
These bags are great.
They are something new and exciting, and it's been quite a while since we've had a great big bag.
Yeah.
So I see people come to classes with all kinds of stuff, and invariably a few things are flying all over the place.
Yeah.
And you know you're keeping your rulers and your mats together, and lots of space for your project items.
Yeah. You can get your name on this, you know.
Make sure you label all your stuff when you're going to classes.
Absolutely.
So, do you think we covered everything now for Studio 180 Day?
Oh, I think so.
I think we did a pretty good job on here.
Fun things that are coming in.
Check out information about our block of the month.
Yes, definitely.
I'm going to be, I didn't say this, I'm going to be supporting the block of the month with a video series again, like I did with my Luminous one. So anybody who took Luminous, and if you don't live local, you don't get the chance to come into the store for a class. So I really, really enjoyed teaching that in a video format, block by block, month by month, for people to be able to watch any number of times they want, from wherever they want, on whatever day they get to sew. You're not tied to a class time.
Exactly.
I'm going to do the same thing with that.
Those tutorials have really taken off.
They have. They've opened up Studio 180 and opened up Quilter's Cupboard to people who weren't necessarily local to us. So that's really cool.
Yeah. Lots of fun things.
That has happened a lot in the quilting world.
Yes, it has.
Opened up people all over the place.
Yeah. It's a connection that I think is a great way for people to get to learn things.
I agree.
So.
Yep.
And what a way to start reindeer games with Studio 180.
This may not be the first day. We're not sure. We're not privy to the order.
Oh, we're not.
Yes, we're the first recording, but I don't know that we're the first day that's coming out. I can't say that for sure. Remember to watch every day. You don't know what's going to come out each day. Check out the video or the emails straight away.
Emails, always watch for that. Watch for every day, because there's going to be something for everybody.
Yeah, and we're so excited to bring this back to everybody again, and lots of information coming out in all of the emails from Kim. Yep. And we hope to see you all soon over time, and we can mail away to everybody.
Yes. And
all of the elves, you'll get to see all the different elves from Quilter's Cupboard on different days as we come to share stuff with you. And thanks for helping us in this wonderful quilting journey.
Yes.
Have a Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Take good care.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye now.